Hello, Aries. Welcome to Fire Day. How are you, my friends? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you're someone who just tripped over Ten of Cups Tarot, I hope you'll stay. Thank you so much for giving a chance here. If you decide to stay, please know that the subscription button is always in the same place it's always ever been. And if you want to be part of this fire family, whether you're cross-watching or you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please hit that bell button and you will know exactly when I am uploading. Aries, we are, oh, by the way, my ride or dies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And those of you who are in the comments and the thumbs up and giving me your support, building this Aries tribe, thank you so much for doing that. And so what we're going to do this week is we are going to do two hands. So we're going to pick two decks, do two different hands, and find out what's going on. Sometimes those two readings, they will be continuations of the other. Sometimes they will match, and sometimes it'll be completely different energies. Let's find out what's going on for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on for Aries, please. Tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My readings are always for the week ahead, Aries. Please know that. No matter when you find them, today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead. We do have the Queen of Swords, so it does feel like you're about to liberate yourself from some type of situation here, Aries. It feels like you've gone over, you know, the details of something. Like you want to present the facts or talking about the facts. Just looking here. Yeah, it does feel like you intend on speaking out about something, speaking on something. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here for Aries. This is Libra energy, but also Aquarius and Gemini in this general reading. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. What is Aries speaking on, please? We do have the Six of Wands. You're speaking on victory, but I want to say that a lot of people are watching you. So maybe you're a speaker. Maybe you speak in public for a living, but it looks like you do have some type of audience that's gathering here with the Six of Wands. It feels like the Queen of Swords, feminine or masculine. The Queen of Swords is someone who is feminine leaning, please understand, but all of us humans, plants and animals, we all have feminine and masculine energies. And so this could be you, whether you are feminine or masculine. It feels like this Six of Wands energy, it feels like you are speaking on something, and it's like you are the person who has learned something, right? Because this is the divorcee, the person who has learned to speak up for themselves. They are now standing on their own 2 feet. They've liberated themselves from a situation. So I don't know what you've liberated yourself from, whether it was a relationship or a job or a situation, but it feels like people are gathering to listen to you speak on that thing. We do have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you are feeling in lack, though. I feel like you would do better if you would connect with your audience, I would say. This Five of Pentacles, it might be a business that you're doing. You might be speaking for a living. Maybe these are your first speaking engagements, and maybe you're not making as much money as you want to, but understand that it takes, 5 years or 10,000 hours to know if a business is going to float. We do have the Emperor here. Look, it's going to be fine. You're showing up here as standing tall and strong. You're very stable. And when the Emperor shows up in the upright, all the kings are stable, right? When the Emperor is in the room, so is all the energy and the wisdom of all of the kings. So I feel like you are speaking up to people, telling them how you became the Emperor, how you overcame something, because the Six of Wands is about that. It's about overcoming something that was deeply troubling in the past. It could be some trauma, it could be a hard cycle, but the Six of Wands is somebody who is coming back from the fight and getting the victory regardless. So I kind of feel like this is really super empowering. It's like at some point you felt like you had no power, like you were on the outside looking in, that you couldn't do anything about it. You were stuck at some sort of financial level, like maybe you were working for somebody else and they had you capped off at a certain amount of money and it wasn't enough for you to live on. But it does feel like you've branched out. Now you have emerged as the Emperor. So your pentacles, you are now the King of Pentacles, right? Your pentacles are in place. You're sturdy, stable, and grounded as it pertains to your 3D world. You could be telling people how you came from a really hard fight and ended up the Emperor. Oh, I kind of love that for you. That's kind of cool. I kind of love that. Tell me more about the Emperor, please. What else do we need to know about the Emperor? Because I do feel like you're speaking on this, speaking about it, empowering other people to be emperors, I feel. We do have the Seven of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. So I want to say that what you're speaking on is you're telling people, look, I didn't get here alone. I got here because people were on my side, because people collaborated with me, they trusted in me, right? Maybe this is, the Three of Pentacles for me is, it's a group effort, like it's other people who are in your network or who are like-minded collaborators, cooperators, and it feels like what you're telling people is, I didn't get here on my own. I didn't get to be the Queen of Wands because of something that I did by myself. I want to say that what you decided, the Seven of Wands, is that you stood your ground. I am not going to stop until I become the Emperor. Who's the Emperor, right? The Emperor is the person who runs the empire, manages all the kingdoms. So you could be quite a big deal. You could be somebody who has multiple businesses, possibly you hold down your own business, but you're the person who makes the final cut or the final draw. You're the person who is a bit of a conqueror, right? And although I feel like there is a little bit of ego here, I want to say that what you did with the Seven of Wands is you stood your ground. You're like, no, I'm not going to back down until I become the Emperor. And I feel with the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands is your tenacity, your ability to do it on your own, independently. You really didn't need anybody helping you, but you do have a network of people who really support you and are collaborating with you and cooperating with you. It feels like there is a community that is gathering because you are the tenacious one. I love that. I love it, love it. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Why were you feeling out in the cold? And tell me about the Six of Swords here. Or sorry, Six of Wands. Pardon me. We do have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups. And so the Six of Pentacles, I feel like, it's, I've heard it said that, it's like people who are nice, they usually finish last, because when you're nice, you allow other people to take advantage of you. And the Six of Pentacles is telling me that maybe you're someone who is very charitable and kind and loves to give people, if they pour into you, you like to pour into them. But I want to say that being nice got you nowhere. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but being nice got you nowhere. You can't always be nice, because people are going to take advantage of your niceness. But I feel like what you found is the really important balance between the Six of Pentacles, giving reciprocity, and being the Emperor. I feel like you have with the Eight of Cups here and the Ten of Cups, I feel like you decided to take the emotion out of it. I'm not going to feel some type of way emotionally because people are not pouring back into me like I am pouring into them. We do have the Eight of Cups. I'm just going to disconnect emotionally, and that's what's going to give me the happiness. And I feel like it does. I feel like when you do realize that being nice is great, but that people will take advantage of your niceness, I feel like you move into this Emperor energy. You learn to be this Emperor energy. And the Emperor is not necessarily nice, but the Emperor is doing everything that is the right thing for the entire empire, right? This person is the one who signs checks, who makes sure that all the kings have, that their kingdoms are all employing people, and people are well and in good health and getting all the things that they need. So I feel like you stopped being nice and you emperored up, is what it feels like. That you started being more like the King of Swords, right? Seeing things for what they are, making decisions that were hard sometimes, doing the best thing for everyone involved. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're nice. It necessarily means that you are doing what you need to do. Tell me what else Aries needs to know. We do have the, what is this here? The Magicians in the reverse. Why is that? We do have the Five of Swords. It was just what I was speaking about. People will manipulate you. If you're too nice and you don't have any boundaries, people are going to try and manipulate your energy. We've got the King of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is about conflicts and disagreements, right? And so I feel like people, if you don't, what can I say? I think it was Gordon B. Hinckley said, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And I really do feel that that's exactly what went on here, is that you decided that you could no longer be manipulated by people who had conflicting ideas. people who had personal differences with you. You had to find a place where you could make sure that they were allowed to be who they were and have their differences with you, but you needed to carry on anyway. And I feel like you're dealing with these 5 swords here in a very grounded and stable way. That I feel like you're very fair and you're very honest. Like, I want to say that you're very noble, that you're a person who wants to bring everything to a solid, grounded level. Let's not get, let's talk about it in terms of logic, right? That's earth energy. In terms of logic, and let's go over the details like Virgo, and let's plan it out like Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The King of Pentacles is the energy of the Emperor, right? So we do have the 5 of Swords. And so I feel like people were able to manipulate your energy up until you realized that you were the Emperor and that you just can't be nice to everybody all of the time. Tell me what the outcome is here. Tell me why we're reading about this. What else does Aries need to know? We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun. I really feel like you have made some sort of huge breakthrough here. And the huge breakthrough, I feel, is going to make you a lot of money. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. So it's going to make you a lot of money. I want to say that the spotlight is on you, Aries, in the week ahead. The spotlight is on you to have some type of a breakthrough. And I feel like the breakthrough for some of you could be about something that is romantic. We do have the Knight of Cups here. So we turn from this place where I feel like you've grown up or you've taken charge of your life. You've realized that there were some people who were trying to manipulate you. You grounded all of that. And it feels like now there's room for going on some sort of a path of investment. And it feels like the path has to do with the Knight of Cups. It feels like it has to do with some sort of romantic thing here. Tell me why this is here. Tell me more about this. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Hermit. It feels like you have more wisdom. You have more wisdom because you're open. The Page of Swords is here, which means you've become the student. You're now willing to learn. Now you realize that the way you think isn't always my way or the highway, that your mind has become more malleable, that you've realized that the Hermit energy, wisdom is where it's at. You must always strive or be open to different types of wisdom or more wisdom. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, and that's what makes you confident in who you are. So I want to say that this does feel like you are opening a new path, that you could be investing financially in something, but the Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Cups is with the Hermit. So it feels like that you are thinking about some sort of a romantic connection here that you have come to some sort of a realization about with the Page of Swords, and that maybe you're about ready to send a message. The page is a messenger, right? You might be watching somebody and you might be feeling very confident or picking a time when it's time to go and see this person. We do have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. Yeah, you're getting in your car and you're going. That's what it feels like. So the Death card is here, right? And it feels like there is something that is transforming here. It's the 7 of Pentacles, I think. The 7 of Pentacles is you make a decision with the Chariot that you're going to work on it. Whatever work it takes, you're going to put work into some sort of a romantic connection. We do have the 3 of Swords here. I feel like that this romantic connection is someone that you know. 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. You're moving away from heartbreak or heartache because it's divine timing. What's changing here is your heart is healing. Well, that was interesting. Very interesting. So we do have Scorpio energy here. We've got Cancer energy. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Hermit, who is Virgo. We do have the Magician, who is Aries energy. We do have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. We have the Page of Swords, who is Aquarius. We have 10 Cups. I feel like you're headed to the 10 Cups for this romantic connection here. We do have the Sun, which is Leo. We have the Emperor, who is you, which is Aries. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right. Second hand for Aries. Tell me what's going up with Aries. What's going on with Aries? What does Aries need to know for the week ahead, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the week ahead for Aries. Tell me about the week ahead for Aries, please. Okay. Got cards that fell right out here. What is this? Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Interesting. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're eager or impatient, I would say. You're going to take a risk and tell somebody the truth. Something that you've been keeping under the surface for a really long time. I feel it's time to take a risk. It's time to take a risk and say it out loud, whatever it is. We'll find out that a little bit here. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here. It feels like you're about to take a risk and tell somebody the truth about what? What are we talking about here, please? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We've got the Chariot. We've got the King of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit energy. It feels like there is something that you've come to the wisdom of, and it might have to do with something that's in your pentacle world. We do have the King of Pentacles here. It feels like you want to even the playing field or even the score. It feels like you want to settle down. You want to settle something. That's what it feels like. And the Chariot is here. And so I feel like you have something to say, that you want to be honest with someone about. And it's because, I don't know what it's about, but it's because of the Hermit. It's because you've spent some time thinking about it, maybe a very long time, because Virgo energy, right? Very, very slow moving energy. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might want to be honest with someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe a Cancer. But I want to say that I feel like you're feeling more level or solid, or you feel grounded, a little more grounded, and you feel a little more balanced, right, in your pentacle world now. So it is time for you to get in the Chariot and share something with someone. The Hermit energy is here. It's like something that you've learned. Tell me what the Seven of Swords is about, please. Clearly, tell me what the Seven of Swords is about. I feel like you're about to take a risk and tell somebody the truth about something. You are going to let this person know. Tell me about the Emperor. Ooh, okay. There it is. I feel like you've had your back, or you haven't been completely honest with the Empress. You've had your back turned to the Empress. I feel like the Empress is very focused on what is forward, because the Empress is looking straight at us here, right? The Empress is looking forward or looking straight forward. The Empress and the Emperor, right? They are counterparts, right? They are on each other's vibrational level. So the Empress is all of the queens. The Emperor is all of the kings. I feel like it's the Emperor who has something to say, wants to be honest with the Empress. Tell me more about this. You're going to take a risk and say something to the Empress. The Empress doesn't know it's coming. But the Empress feels you, I'm going to say, because the Moon energy is here, and that's Cancer and Pisces energy. And although the Empress doesn't know what's coming, things are closer than they appear. I feel like you're going to be doing this pretty soon. I don't feel like you're going to wait too much longer. But the Moon energy is like, there's something here. The Empress, there's something here that doesn't seem... What am I trying to say, Charlie? Things are not as they seem to the Empress. King of Wands, you're inspired. I feel like you are inspired to just decide to dig into the Moon energy. Whatever is hiding there, it's dark, it's scary, you've got fear. It's a little bit of fear. You don't know how this is going to end up, but I feel like you need to be honest about how you feel about this Empress. I feel that the King of Wands is telling us that you are very attracted to this person, that you are feeling inspired to move forward and speak with them. What else do we need to know? We have the Nine of Wands. You're almost ready to go. We've got the Four of Swords. It's like one last check on the mental health here. And we've got the Four of Wands. So what you want with the Empress is stability. The Nine of Wands is telling me you've been carrying around this burden for a while, and it's getting old. It's getting exhausting. I feel like you're exhausted. You've been carrying it around. And I feel like what you've been carrying around are thoughts. It feels like with the Four of Swords here that you've been not speaking with the Empress, or it's been little to no communication. The Four of Wands, I feel like that's what you're after. The Four of Wands. I feel like you are are ready for some sort of solid and stable relationship, like something that brings stability but is very passionate and fun. It has to be passion. You're Aries, right? There has to be lots of passion and fun here. But I feel like what you're looking for is stability with the Queen, but I think you want to drop this burden here. 6 of Swords tells me you're not ready to do it yet. You're kind of feeling stuck in the mind. You don't know what to say. What should you say? 4 of Pentacles is in the reverse. Queen of Cups and the 9 of Cups. You need to be open about your feelings, and I think that's what you're about to do here. So the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that you're ready to be vulnerable, that you're ready to say something. You're ready to stop being the miser. And I feel like what you've been miserly with is this energy of the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're coming in full on with this emotional energy, and you're about to reveal to the Queen, to this Empress here, you're about to reveal to the Empress that you know that they are the wish fulfillment. You know that they are your happiness. The Queen of Cups is someone who is a really good mother, right? This is feminine leaning energy, but also a masculine energy as well. The Queen of Cups is someone who's a good mother or father. They're very compassionate, kind, quite psychic actually, and you're the King of Cups, so this person is your soulmate in all areas. That's what it feels like, that you feel very psychically connected to this person. I feel like you haven't spoken with them in a while, and I think that's what you're up to, my friend. Tell me what the outcome of this is, please. Tell me what the outcome is. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Justice card, and we have the Hanged Man. Are you in a relationship? Or maybe you're just out of one? Because it feels like with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, you've either just quit a job or you've had a financial impact of some sort because of justice. Like maybe you had a divorce, or maybe you left a relationship. Something that was long-term anyway. But the Justice tells me, with the 10 of Pentacles to me, that this relationship, if that's what we're talking about, could be a job, that the relationship is over and you've gotten your justice. You've gotten your karmic leveling here. It feels like everything now is in balance, and you're now thinking in the Hanged Man energy, you're trying to see it from the perception of the Queen. Right? Now you're getting a different perspective here. It feels like you've been through something here, and now you're getting a different perspective. And I feel like you are trying to figure out what to say before you go forward. You're trying to respond and not react. And although you're feeling inspired to move forward here to the 4 of Wands, I feel like the Hanged Man is the place where you are right now. And the outcome is that I don't feel like there's any outcome just yet. 2 of Cups, there we go. So I feel like you've got a lot of feelings for the Empress. You know that this person is your person. You know that they are like you. Now the plight of the Emperor is that they got to pick a really good Empress, right? Because it can't be an Empress in reverse, because the Empress has enough information, is as smart, can meet the Emperor in all ways as the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, as the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. This person can overthrow the empire. So you got to be really careful with who you pick, right? I feel like you're out of a relationship with someone else. They could have been a Libra, maybe a Pisces, but it feels like you're out of a relationship, or you may be coming to the end of a relationship. We're looking at the week ahead possibly, right? So 2 of Cups, I feel like that's what you're charging into here with this inspiration. You want love and happiness and stability with the Empress. Bottom of the deck is King of Cups. You're in it, man. You are in the feels. That's what it looks like. You're in the feels. And I think that right now you have your back to the Empress, because I don't know that you'll take any actions next week, but it does feel like you are thinking about it. That the Empress is never far from your mind. She was right behind the Emperor. So we do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, more Pisces. We've got Libra. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, and Pisces. We've got Libra and Taurus. We've got Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Cancer energy as well. All right. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Aries, for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.